Welcome to today's mystery episode. Wu Jinba's testimony seems more complicated than a lie. Don't worry, Lai Ziyu just stumbled into a shootout, looking like an action movie hero. So these wild stories intertwine between North and South, but their friendship is as hidden as an invisibility cloak, leaving investigators in a tizzy. The investigation's difficulty soared, especially when Sophie visited the injured. Lai Ziyu and Wu Jinbai acted like villains, refusing to cooperate. All info's in the reports. Next up, investigating the North Korean corpses. It's a plot thicker than a popcorn movie. Officer Chen only met his match after the second shot. He's down, shooting distance like a close selfie, resembling an execution. Deng Yuzhen hit first, then shot 7 more times. A mystery. Sophie sensed both sides were playing a secretive game. They hid things well, but guess what? The gun left a bloody trail. Seriously, what a hot mess. When Nanchenji heard about the lie detector, his mental defenses crumbled like a bad horror movie. He jumped out the window for a dramatic exit, locking eyes with Lai Ziyu. My bro's gone. Lai Ziyu's heart shattered. He nearly choked Sophie out, but thank goodness some spectators gasped and brought him back to reality. The next day, Lai Ziyu and Wu Jinbai faced off, and Sophie played the recording of Nanchenji's suicide like it was a blockbuster hit. Lai Ziyu lost it again. Just as he was about to spill the beans, Wu Jinbai made his move. It's like they were playing truth or dare. Wu Jinbai's situation was like a bad replay. He was trapped like a soldier discovering that the enemy was his own side. Wu Jinbai's situation felt like a never-ending horror movie, trapped in a loop of despair. Finally, Lai Ziyu calmed down, once again thanks to Wu Jinbai's heroic save. Sophie knew too much but was powerless. This investigation has already cost a life. Sophie's inquiry hit a brick wall, preparing to hand it over to someone else, but she was unwavering like a stubborn detective. Just 3 days, and she felt she could crack the case. But hey, does the Panmunjom really need the truth? Sophie, hailing from Switzerland and with a naive outlook, firmly believed that the truth ought to be brought to light and made known to all. But she is far too young. The price of truth isn't exactly a bargain sale. Confidently, Sophie found Lai Ziyu with a painting that turned out to be his girlfriend to talk about the soap opera twist. This is a major piece of evidence for uncovering the truth. However, Sophie promised she'd hide it as long as they spill the beans. The soldier regarded safety as life itself, which was a real heartstring tug for Lai Ziyu. Lai Ziyu himself didn't mind, but if the truth got out, yikes, that's trouble for the North. Finally, Lai Ziyu decided to spill the whole story, how the North and South soldiers became besties, including that fateful heroic night. When the North Korean officer appeared, everyone froze like statues. It was like a live-action thriller watching him pull a gun upon seeing the South soldiers. Nanchen was paralyzed. While Lai Ziyu pulled his gun like he was in a movie, everyone turned undercover. Mutual distress made it feel like an old movie, as Nanchen whispered behind everyone's back, "Is this a trap?" Only Wu Jinbai stayed calm, managing to persuade everyone to drop the guns. Talk about a plot twist. Just when the atmosphere improved, the radio blasted an American rock hit. Everyone tensed up again. The North Korean officer readied his radio, but Nanchen misinterpreted it as a gun move, shooting him down in a complete misunderstanding. In a panic, Deng Yuzhen tried to shoot, only to be shot dead by Nanchen. What a chaotic chain reaction. At this point, Nanchen lost it completely, firing at the body, then turning the gun on Wu Jinbai. Total madness. Nanchen even pointed at Lai Ziyu, with a grin on his face. Is this a comedy? Wu Jinbai was unfazed, calmly thinking through his next steps like completing a mission in a video game. He snatched Nanchen's gun, dealt with the officer himself, then switched to handguns like he was organizing a bank heist. Wu Jinbai, truly impressed with incredible skills, he staged a heart-pounding improv. Before leaving, don't forget to shoot Lai Ziyu on the shoulder. That's how survival games work. The alarm sounded, and Nanchen actually fled the scene. He was literally overcome by fear. Lai Ziyu got rescued, as Sophie nonchalantly promised to hide the truth. She didn't expect a plot twist was lurking. He checked on the injured Wu Jinbai and realized he harbored no blame. Had it been him, he'd have blown his cover ages ago. Sophie passed a message and a lighter to Liziu, but one line struck him like lightning. Zhenghuazhai is not a southern disease became crucial weight. Could it be the death related to the pass? Liziu froze, and Sophie added, maybe Wu Jinbai just misremembered, truly a cloud of confusion. He didn't notice the subtle change in Liziu's demeanor after that, and soon Liziu snatched the soldier's weapon. Then he kneeled down and tragically shot himself in front of Sophie, his memories consumed by guilt, a 180-degree turn. Yet he finally recalled the truth. He was a sharpshooter. All those days of shooting became second nature. Nan Chen was hiding behind him with his gun, but his reflexes were a second too slow. In the end, Liziu fell down into a pool of blood, burdened with guilt of betrayal. His memories drifted back to a recent afternoon when Wu Jinbai handed a hat to a tourist. Time fell frozen. Both parties unknowingly appeared in a single frame, like destiny had a plan all along. That half-century period of humiliation and pain missed out on the precious friendship. The human experience freezes at a click, with the small and the monumental colliding. Friendship transcends political issues. Don't forget to subscribe.